So today we're gonna have a nice conversation about Tcgplayer, market, the boom and bust. As a full-time Tcgplayer, shameless plug, Anger Collections. Check it out if you guys need any singles. I've been running Tcgplayer full-time for almost 2 years now. Can't believe, man. I haven't worked for anyone. I've been doing this Tcgplayer, damn, almost 2 years. It's crazy. Yeah, straight up, man. And it's market shifts. There's bull and bear market in on certain sets. And it's different every year, and it's different every set. Customer attitude, just constantly changing. And as a full-time seller, we follow these markets. We follow the money. We follow the flow of these demands in certain sets, certain singles, certain like fancy gimmick, of from WotC, from all of these sets that's coming out. And it's crazy. We're talking about like wallet fatigue and all that stuff, right? So in 2023, it's like August, right? We're almost there, man. We're almost at the end of 2023. I saw the difference from like 2020, 2021, and even like older ones. Even though I wasn't like really, selling a Tcgplayer, but I was very, very active in selling on Facebook. Selling, Friday Night Magic, meeting up, things like that. I definitely see the change from customer attitude, the shift on like the demand on certain things in 2023. So as far as like the demand for singles, there's no doubt that increase on the demand for singles, specifically for these different variants, serialized cards, special cards, what is this, secret layer cards, things like that. There's definitely an increase. Like it's insane, man. Like back then, even at 2020, 2021, a lot of people just want to get like the cheapest one, the whatever they can play with. But now WotC pushing the envelope on the serialized cards, edge cards, extended, borderless, frame break, you know, the demand really shift, and you can see it in the market, man. I felt it, and like I said, I sell singles, and you see the market shift. The demand for these cards just went through the roof, man. And also, I want to add older foils, even older basic lands, man. The retro basic lands, the foils, Odyssey, Onslaught, things like that, Mirrodin, holy moly. So that's definitely the big change that I noticed. I'm not saying that back then it wasn't, high demand, but right now, as far as like, and WotC is like really pushing all of these new gimmick stuff. The demand really changed, and I mean, I guess they were very successful. A lot of people really, really likes to buy these cards, man. As far as like blinging out their decks, things like that. So, and I want to talk about the demand for sealed product. As far as the modern, it really like plateaued, man. If not like almost like no one really likes to buy sealed product nowadays. unless you're like a big baller that you want to just like open like a shit ton of products and invest in all these, you know, high prices. And that's one of the reason a lot of people stayed away in buying sealed product is these high prices, man. These the market just, I don't know, it's crazy how as soon as Watsy increased their prices in these boxes, man, it's instant, like just like that, man. And I know everyone, all the stores, like felt it, yeah. And as far as older boxes, let's just say, you know, like War of the Spark, you know, Ravnica, things like that. The demand just really like obliterated, man. Like I don't know, just completely collapsed, and that's because of, like I said, you know, due to all these reprints. If all of these standard product, if it's not reserve list, it's like it's gonna be reprinted. You know, Portal 3 Kingdom cards. Due to all of these attitude of Watsy on these reprints, demand for these sealed product just collapsed, man. And I know a lot of people felt it. And as far as reserveless older boxes like Urza Saga, you know, Tempest, Weatherlight, you know, like the older ones, customer don't really want to spend money nowadays in these older, even though like those boxes collapsed. And you know, a lot of people say it's an opportunity to buy, you know, like, well, it could be, you know, if you have that extra capital to deploy in these older reserveless boxes. Yeah, for sure, you know, if your reasoning is like you want to keep it, you know, for collection, or you want to keep it to invest in it, it's your choice, man. You know, as long as you have the reason for it, you know. But like nowadays, the customer attitude with buying, spending money with these revised, boxes, and just they don't really want to spend money, man. I know for sure a lot of people are just waiting for these Amazon dumps, and with that, man, the last thing I want to say is the MTG community, the community, right? That's rude to say. The community. Look around, look up. The influence of the YouTube, social media, played a big role, man. Played a big role in the success, in any success of these sets, newer sets, older sets, reserve lists. Right now, the influencers just is playing the big role in these customer wallets, man. And sometimes it can be like it can make or break on the success on these new products, commander decks, like, is it worth it, to buy this, like, what's the EV, it's playing the big role, man, in 2023. And like I said, I'm not saying, back in 2022, 2021, it's not playing a big role, but right now it's market changed, man. It's ridiculous. And I'm not saying to like only listen to like influencers, they're always right, no, things like that, or like it makes sense. I think everyone has their own opinions, and all I want to say is it's good to listen, to understand, because a lot of people have knowledge in certain aspects of this market, or the modern, the all these vintage products, all of these newer products. A lot of people have knowledge in these areas, and I think my advice would be like, just listen to them, take take it for what it's worth, but then it's still your own decision in whether you want to, go for Double Masters 2022 or Commander Masters or things like that. So I think it's very important to gather all the information before you even deploy money, spend money, because money is very valuable right now, man, especially nowadays. So yeah, that is going to be it. I hope I didn't really ramble too much on like this whole, but like I said, it's very interesting. Running Tcgplayer full time seller is you sense, you feel market shifts, the market reaction on these new sets. Some influencer like posted a new deck and that one card just popped, things like that. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. I don't know what kind of video, but the boom and bust right in the market. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. And if you did, please consider liking and subscribing. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss any video. And with that, anger out, boys. Peace.